Hey friends, it's Anna here, and today we're talking about the Law of Empowerment, which is law number 12 of the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. And what this law says is that only secure leaders give power to others. That insecure leaders are trying to get power, hoard power, they're trying to have power over other people. But secure leaders really practice this law of empowerment where they give power to other people. They hire people around them who have strengths in other areas than they do. They hire people who have skills that they lack, and they empower them to do their job. Theodore Roosevelt said that the best executive is the one who has the sense enough to pick up good men to do what he wants done and self-restraint enough to keep from meddling with them while they do it. How many times have you worked for a micromanager? I can count the times that I have, and I can tell you those experiences they weren't the best job experiences I've ever had. And a lot of it was because the person I didn't feel like they trusted me. When you're empowered, you feel trusted. You feel a sense of responsibility. You feel like you want to help and make a difference and contribute and do your best. If somebody's always watching over you and if you're always watching over your team, they might start to feel like you don't trust them or like you don't believe that they're competent or that they have what it takes to do a good job. Also, you can't do it all yourself. And so empowering other people to be able to take on some of the responsibilities after you have given them the resources, supported them in every way that they can, give them the training, and then let them go. Let them shine. I've unfortunately learned from not just people that I have been consulting with or in my previous positions, but I've heard it from multiple people since then that there are really managers out there who want to hold their team members back and they don't want to train them, they don't want to promote them, they don't want them to grow out of their position. Maybe because they're good at their job that they currently have, and sometimes it's because they're scared that they might pass them up. And that is not the kind of leader that we want to be. And it's not helping the organization or the person that you're holding back. John says when people ask him, well, what if we train them and they leave? He says, what if you don't and they stay? I mean, you want to empower people to do the best for your company when they're there, and then if you train them to where they're too good and too empowered to stay in that position, maybe you find them another role in the organization, or maybe you wish them well and you're grateful that they were able to help you for the time that you had them. But not empowering people because you're scared of losing them, because you're scared of losing your job, or because you're insecure and you don't feel like you have power to give away. Maybe you lack self-worth as a leader. All of those things are going to hinder the overall success of you and of your team. So look at the areas that you might be able to give up some power. And the cool thing about that is the more that you empower people, the more loyal they're going to be to you, the more they're going to trust you, the more they're going to want to do a good job for you. So the law of empowerment is one that I think that we all need to improve on, and that we can always be seeking out ways to empower people on our teams, ways to empower people who are our partners, and looking at how we can help grow them and help them become better leaders as well.